Hey everybody, it's Mike from the Mike Wagner Show, powered by SoundWeb Studios. Visit online at soundwebstudios.com for all your needs. Look at a professional website without breaking your budget. SoundWeb Studios is the answer. SoundWeb Studios offers fast, affordable custom web designs that blow the competition away. Call today, 1-800-303-3960. That's 1-800-303-3960, or email to support@soundwebstudios.com. Mention the Mike Wagner Show, get 20% off your first project. SoundWeb Studios, take your image to the next level. Also, time to give official shout out to our official sponsor of the Mike Wagner Show, international warring author Mia Molson-Zia. If you love fast-paced mysteries, you'll love Missing by Mia Molson-Zia, available on Amazon in paperback and ebook. Missing is fast-paced and intriguing with an unforgettable twist. Takes place in 4 countries, 2 strangers, 1 target, where truth is illusion and those you love will be the first to go missing. It's available on Amazon in paperback and ebook. Missing by Mia Molson-Zia has garnered great reviews, and Eve 11 enjoys by Howard celebrities, including Joanna Cassidy, Forbes Riley, and many others. So grab your copy today for It Goes Missing by Mia Molson-Zia, available on Amazon. Also, check out the Mike Wagner Show at themikewagnershow.com on over 40 podcast platforms in over 100 countries, including Facebook, SoundCloud, Spreaker, Spotify, and iHeartRadio. Also, Anchor FM, iTunes, Google Play, Amazon, Audible, and Apple Music. Also heard on HamiltonRadio.net, Diamonds FM, Oldies Radio, and a few networks coming soon. Take the Mike Wagner Show with you on any mobile device. Subscribe to the Mike Wagner Show on the YouTube channel. Follow the Mike Wagner Show on Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok today. And for great gift ideas, go to Amazon.com and check out the Mike Wagner Show podcast. T-shirts, pop sockets, throw pillows, tote bags, hoodies, baseball gear. Makes great gifts 24/7. Go to Amazon.com and check out the Mike Wagner Show podcast. And for more great gift ideas, go to Amazon.com/Mia Molson-Zia for great books like Missing, Once, and Wrinkles. Also t-shirts, pop sockets, hoodies, phone cases, and more. Amazon.com/Mia Molson-Zia. Check it out today. I'll support the Mike Wagner Show on Anchor FM, PayPal, and the MikeWagnerShow.com. Make sure you give generously today. We're here with a terrific gentleman who's a singer-songwriter from Charleston, South Carolina. He has 25,000 monthly listeners on Spotify and 5,000 subscribers on YouTube. This guy is becoming a real social media sensation with his hits, I Can, Like No Other. Also, Grass Ain't Greener, Can't Get Enough. And he'll be talking about one of his singles, which just made the top 100 on Media Base. He's appeared on the Don Vick Show, also Stardom Radio and Stardom Magazine. He's also been on various FM stations, including Dallas, the Carolinas, Georgia, Florida, and more. And he'll be talking about his latest song, Slide, which just made the top 100 as well, too. And this guy is just rising on the charts. Live, ladies and gentlemen, from the Plus Studios in beautiful downtown Charleston, South Carolina, the amazingly multi-talented singer-songwriter from Charleston, ladies and gentlemen, the very multi-talented Marcus Allen. Marcus, good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Thanks for joining us today.
Pleasure to be here. Pleasure to be here.
Well, it's great to have you on board, Marcus. So you're a singer-songwriter from Charleston, South Carolina. You have 25,000 monthly listeners on Spotify, 5,000 subscribers on YouTube. You also appear on the Don Vick Show, Stardom Magazine, also on Stardom Radio, and you also have been on various FM stations, including Dallas, North and South Carolina, Georgia, Florida. You pretty much cover the South. And you also have your songs on Spotify, which is getting a lot of airplay, like I Can, Like No Other, Grass Ain't Greener, Can't Get Enough. And you have a big hit, which crawled into top 100 on Media Base, which is Slide. And we're looking forward to all that rising to the top. And before getting to all that, Marcus, tell us how you first got started.
Oh, man. I got into the music business by beatboxing for people who used to freestyle and rap back in the day.
Mm-hmm.
And I just started singing from that point. And it just shot off. Within 3 to 4 months of me actually singing, I was singing in front of my whole school. I got my first deal at the age of 15.
Nice.
My first album came out when I was a senior in high school.
Wow.
So now I'm working on my 5th studio album now, and probably like my 12th single.
Oh my gosh.
It's been crazy, man. It's been a roller coaster ride since I've been a kid to now. You know, music in the entertainment business has its ups and downs, as you know. But you keep going, and if you're passionate about it, you know, you'll succeed. You know, at the end of the day.
Mm-hmm. And of course, it shows on the numbers too on YouTube, Spotify, and the other channels as well. And what was that one precise moment that simply influenced you into what you're doing for the rest of your career?
I think that the moment for me was when, at a young age, when I sang in front of the whole school for the first time, of actually starting to sing 3 months earlier. When I sang in front of the whole school, I knew that day that music was what I wanted to do for the rest of my life. I knew. for sure then.
And of course, it took you this long too to get you to the top, all by beatboxing. And who are some of your favorite singers, songwriters, and musicians growing up?
Oh man, Stevie Wonder, Babyface, Sade. Those are my favorites for sure.
And how would you describe your style separating from the rest?
That's a good question. I'm a singer and songwriter, so I sing traditional R&B, but at the same time, I try to give it that real feel. I try to write my music coming from personal experiences and experiences of others around me.
Okay, and you also got them in your songs like "I Can," "Like No Other," "Grass Ain't Greener." We'll talk about those in just a minute, but first, listen to the Mike Wagner Show at the MikeWagnerShow.com, powered by Sonic Web Studios. Visit online at sonicwebstudios.com for all your needs. Look at a professional website without breaking your budget. Sonic Web Studios is the answer. Sonic Web Studios offers fast, affordable custom web designs that blow the competition away. Call today, 1-800-303-3960. It's 1-800-303-3960, or email to support@sonicwebstudios.com. Mention the Mike Wagner Show, get 20% off your first project. Sonic Web Studios, take your image to the next level. Also, time to give official shout out to our official sponsor of the Mike Wagner Show, international warring author Mia Molson-Zia. If you love fast-paced mysteries, you'll love Missing by Mia Molson-Zia, available on Amazon and paperback and ebook. Missing is fast-paced and intriguing with an unforgettable twist. Takes place in 4 countries, 2 strangers, 1 target, where truth is an illusion and those you love will be the first to go missing. It's available on Amazon and paperback and ebook. Missing by Mia Molson-Zia has garnered great reviews, and Eve 11 endorsed by Howard celebrities, including Joanna Cassidy, Forbes Riley, and many others. So grab your copy today for it goes Missing by Mia Molson-Zia, available on Amazon. Also, check out the Mike Wagner Show at the MikeWagnerShow.com on over 40 podcast platforms, heard in over 100 countries. Also on HamiltonRadio.net, Diamonds FM, Oldies Radio, and more. Make sure you take us with you on any mobile device. Subscribe to the Mike Wagner Show on the YouTube channel. Follow the Mike Wagner Show on Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok today. For great gift ideas, go to Amazon.com and check out the Mike Wagner Show podcast. And for more great gift ideas, go to Amazon.com/Mia Molson-Zia for great books, merchandise, and more. I'll support the Mike Wagner Show on Anchor FM, PayPal, and the MikeWagnerShow.com. Make sure you give generously today. We're here with the amazingly multi-talented singer-songwriter from Charleston, South Carolina, Marcus Allen, here on the Mike Wagner Show, with over 25,000 monthly listeners on Spotify, 5,000 subscribers on YouTube. Before we talk about some of your music, you also appeared on a number of programs and also appeared on a number of stations like the Don Vick Show, Stardom Radio, and Stardom Magazine. Also been on various FM stations in Dallas, the Carolinas, Georgia, and Florida. And tell us about some of the appearances too, like on the Don Vick Show, Stardom Radio, Stardom Magazine, some of the others you've been on.
Oh man, each platform was pretty amazing. I can't say that there's been a dull interview yet. I mean, the hospitality going on these shows has been phenomenal. Interesting topics, wonderful things to talk about, and just spearheading people in the direction of where I'm going, with the music. So it's definitely been a blessing, and like it's a blessing to be on the show with you today.
And you also had some airplay in the Carolinas, Dallas, Georgia, Florida, and besides getting some airplay in the Carolinas, where do you feel the your hottest market is, like in those areas, or do you have like other areas like say New York, Chicago, Los Angeles, or anything like that, or maybe even overseas you want to talk about where you're getting some attention over there?
Oh yeah, most definitely. Like I know, last week we had the number 10 record in the UK. We landed on the top 20 charts for UK for the UK record for I Can and for Slide. So it's been moving definitely fast overseas. I Can was number 4 and number 5 on Amazon Music. Yeah, and then and that's on the R&B charts, and then I Can was also number 9 and number 6 on Amazon Music on the soul charts. So that was about a week and a half ago. So I mean, these records have been moving really fast, man, and I'm blessed to just be a part of and to have the team that I actually have helping me move forward with everything I'm doing.
You've been talking about I Can, where it's being placed in the top 10, top 20 in a number of charts, throughout the world, especially in England and the US as well, too. Tell us more about the song I Can and what inspired you to write it.
Oh, man, I Can came from just wanting that person, that special someone, to see that you can be the one for them. You see it in them, but they probably not quite yet see it in you. And you're just here waving your hand saying, hey, I can be that guy if you give me the opportunity. Just give me the opportunity and I'll show you why I am that guy.
Now, has this happened to you personally, though? Was that part of the inspiration that's happened to you personally, trying to get somebody's attention, but they're like, man, like that. So,
Right, right. And I think we've all had that I can moment. I think that's why the song is resonating so well, is because we've all probably had that one moment in our life where we had that I can moment where, hey, I know you see me, I see you, but listen, I'm that guy. I'm the one for you. Let me show you why, you know?
hmm
So yeah, that's definitely happened to me before. Definitely.
hmm and of course, some don't get the signal as well, too. No matter how many emojis, stickers, or anything like that just comes at you, like
Right.
SMH, LOL, or anything like that. Some don't get it. So, or
That's
even
correct.
or even those roses as well too, like how many your iPhones you like, splatter 50 million roses, but they don't get it. So
That's correct. You're right. Sometimes they don't get it. And at the end of the day, it's you kind of look at it like, hey, it's their loss. I tried to show you.
I think that's a good attitude to take on as well too. I've had days where it's just like if you get rejected, you just say, hey, it's their loss. You just move on and learn from lessons and what to try and everything else. Some works great on others, some works just don't. And of course, you also
Yeah.
have like no other as well too. And Grass Ain't Greener. And tell us
Oh,
about those two songs and what inspired to write them.
oh man, grass ain't greener. You always hear that. I don't know about you. I've heard that coming up since I was a kid. Grass ain't greener on the other side. Grass ain't greener on the other side. And it's basically saying, um, just admitting at the end of the day when it's just too late. Like, hey, I was wrong. I messed up. And in order for me to see that, I had to see you with someone else, you know? But I thought grass was greener on the other side, and I made that mistake. Now I'm realizing I messed up, but now it's too late.
hmm You also have like no other as well too, and tell us more about that.
Yeah, like no other. It's like, basically saying that you got that someone by your side that'll hold you down no matter what. You know, that's your ride or die. Somebody that's always gonna be there, somebody that's always been there, somebody you can depend on. And that's where that song came from.
And also, you also have Can't Get Enough as well too, and tell us more about that.
Yeah, can't get enough, man. Wow. That's a special record because it's just, something that just felt good. It was like a record. I heard the beat, and when I heard the music, I was like, okay. It just took me wherever it took me, and that's what came out. Can't get enough for sure.
Mm. And you can't get enough of that, can't you? Huh?
I like that. I like that, Mike. That was good.
And of course, you also had some other music as well too. This is your fifth album as well too. You also got your other ones as well too. Tell us about some of your other albums that are out there that we haven't seen or anything like that. And tell us about those. And if you got some other music out there you want to share, feel free to talk about it as well.
Oh, most definitely. There's 4 different albums out right now. Working on the 5th one that'll be out this year, very soon. Working on a Christmas album as well. My first time doing a Christmas album. I'm very
Nice.
excited about that. We're about 75% done with that. All of that's coming this year. The Christmas album will be out at the end of October, or first of November. And yeah, I mean, I'm super excited, man. There's so much going on around me, and I just want to keep the momentum going. We've got shows everywhere. What can I say, man? I'm overwhelmed with joy. It feels good to be back. I took a hiatus for about a year and a half. Everybody was getting through the COVID and going through those changes in the music business, the entertainment business, and now it feels good to be back.
You talked about being off a year and a half as well too, because of the COVID. What were you doing at the time during the pandemic? Was it just working on more music, working on something new, or was it just simply or it was just taking a break, doing something else?
Honestly, like I said, I've been in the music business and entertainment business since I was 15 years old. And from being 15 years old, you know, I never stopped from 15 till I took that year and a half. So, that's pretty much mostly my whole entire life. So when I finally took that break and finally knew what it felt like to just be somebody, not
hmm
Marcus Allen. It felt good, man, to get that break and to catch up on life a little bit. And not only that, I got into being an entrepreneur, and I started some businesses, and
Oh,
you
nice.
know, and they were successful. They're becoming more successful and more successful every day. So this time around, getting back into the music, um, it wasn't having so much of a point to prove. It was, I got so much passion and love for this that it's time to get back into it. I can't run from it.
It's interesting you mentioned about being an entrepreneur in some businesses. What were you selling at the time?
Well, I got into the cleaning, demo, renovations, the whole nine. So, and not only that, I have a production company. So I started doing jingles for big companies like Nissan and Honda and all those companies like that, and major law firms. And if you dab into that side of the business, those are some big checks over there. So I got into the jingles and whatnot, and that was successful. And then here we are now.
I got two words for you. You're hired. And of course, getting in the music business as well too. And I'd love to have you clean, do jingles and everything else. So just get the word out there too. And we'll talk about your latest song, Slide, making the top 100 in just 1 minute. You listen to the Mike Widener Show at the MikeWidenerShow.com, powered by SonicWeb Studios. Visit online at SonicWebStudios.com for all your needs. Also brought to you by our official sponsor of the Mike Widener Show, international warring author Mia Molson's Day of Missing, available on Amazon and paperback and ebook. We'll be back with the multi-talented singer-songwriter from Charleston, South Carolina, Marcus Allen, after this time. We're back with singer-songwriter from Charleston, South Carolina, Marcus Allen, here on the Mike Widener Show. He talked about, his appearances on the Don Vick Show, Stardom Magazine, Stardom Radio, and also having 25,000 monthly Spotify listeners, 5,000 subscribers on YouTube, and his latest songs, I Can, making multiple rounds on the charts, as well as Like No Other and more. Let's get to your latest song, Slide, which entered the top 100 on Mediabase. And tell us more about the song Slide and what inspired you to write it.
Oh man, Slide was special, man. I was in the studio 3 o'clock in the morning. Just kept listening to the beat, listening to the beat, and then I just wrote it there, then and there, recorded it then and there at 3 o'clock in the morning, finished up about 4:30 in the morning. And it was all about feeling good. I wanted to give the people something that felt good, that took them away from the hustle and bustle of every day-to-day problems, going through COVID, missing and losing family members and friends, and just give them something to vibe to, that they can get on the dance floor and forget about all their troubles. And that's where Slide came in.
Even at 3 in the morning, you can do that?
Oh. So it was amazing, man. It was an amazing experience, definitely.
It had to be amazing as well too. And also, where can we find Slide, or where can we find I Can and all your music at?
Oh man, you can check my music out on any digital platform out there right now, any streaming platform. On YouTube, you can check me out on Spotify, Amazon Music. Just type in Marcus Allen and I'll be right there.
We will certainly do so. We're a singer-songwriter, multi-talented Marcus Allen from Charleston, South Carolina, here on the Mike Widener Show. Just a few more moments, Marcus. You'd like to have you back on as well. What else can we expect from you in 2022 and beyond?
So much, so much. I'll definitely be working on a book next year. I'll be getting into the acting. I'm going to catch the acting bug. More music for sure. More singles. Another album. Just hitting the road, doing shows. What I do best. I'll be coming to a city near you. Just check me out at MarcusAllenOfficial.com for all the dates and all the music.
We will certainly do so as well too, and looking forward to it, Marcus. And who do you consider biggest influence in your career?
My biggest influence, I'd have to say, is my son. Definitely my son. He's my motivation and my influence right now. You know what I'm saying? And also another influence of mine would be Babyface Edmonds, man. He's been in the business for decades, man, and it's just a blessing to a genius like him to take from him and do the things that I'm doing now in my career.
And that's so amazing as well too. I remember him well. And what's the best advice you can give to anybody at this point?
My advice to any artist, upcoming artist, or anybody trying to be in the entertainment business is, be patient. This isn't a microwave business. Take your time. Believe in yourself, trust yourself, Have faith in yourself when nobody else does, and fight for what you believe in. You know, if you have a goal, you chase that goal. Don't stop. Don't give up. Don't let up. You know what I'm saying? There is nothing in this world you can't do. I'm a living witness of it.
And I like the part about not microwaving this whole thing. That's what too much people are doing. And I love what you said as well, too. We're a singer-songwriter from Charleston, South Carolina, Marcus Allen, with 25,000 monthly Spotify listeners, 5,000 subscribers on YouTube on the Mike Wagner Show. Marcus, a very big thank you for your time. You've been absolutely fantastic. Looking forward to having you again soon. Make sure you keep this up to date. Keep in touch. Love having you back. Once again, tell us about your upcoming projects, what's your website, how do people contact you, or can people purchase or check out your works?
Most definitely. I got to give a big shout out, first of all, to English Promotions, my management team, JG Entertainment, and Jay Ross. Shout out to all you guys. Thank you guys for all your hard work. You can check out all my music on Spotify, or you can go to Amazon Music, or you can simply go to my website, marcusallenofficial.com. Everything is there, from shows, music, videos, the whole nine. Thank you for having me. It's a pleasure to be on your show tonight.
And a pleasure as well, too, Marcus. Once again, Marcus, a very big thank you for your time. You've been absolutely amazing. Looking forward to having you soon. Make sure you keep us up to date. Keep in touch. Love having you back. We wish you all the best. And Marcus, you definitely have a great future ahead of you.
Thank you so much, boss.